We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Waiting for you to come to this place. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Hey Dragonflies, it's Carly Mae here with Isabel. This is going to be my last video for you today. I'm not going to be making any more videos after today, because after today, starting next week, Eileen and I are going to be back in the Dragonfly room at Milestones. Yay! So, I won't be making any more group time videos. We'll be doing some group times for real in the classroom. But if you still want to see videos of me reading stories or singing songs, all of the other videos are still going to be here for you to watch, so you can still watch those. You might notice I still have my mask on. That's because when I'm at school, I'm going to be wearing my mask all the time. The whole day. During snack time, during playtime, during outside time, the whole day. To keep myself safe and to keep you guys safe as well. Today I have an activity, and I have a story, and then we'll sing a lullaby together. How does that sound? Okay, let's do it. For activity, I thought we could do some guess what I'm feeling activity. Do you think you guys could still guess the feelings that you see on my face, even if I have a mask on? I thought it might be fun to try. I think Izzy's gonna come hang out with us. So let's give it a shot. How about this feeling? What does it look like I'm feeling right now? Did you guess happy? You're right. I was making a happy face. Even though you couldn't see my smile underneath the mask, you could still see the way my eyes squinch up. A smiling face still looks like a smiling face, even if you can't see the smiling mouth. What about this face? Did you guess sad? You're right. That was a sad face. Faces can still look sad even if you can't see your mouth and your nose. Even though you couldn't see my sad, frowny mouth, you could still see my sad eyebrows and my sad eyes. And you could hear me making some kind of sad noises. All right, how about one more before our story? Try this. Did you guess mad? You're right, I was making a mad face. You couldn't see my mad mouth, but you could see my mad eyebrows. You could see my mad shoulders and the way my head went down a little bit. Mad. Can you make those faces? Happy? Sad? Mad. All right, I know I said that was the last one, but how about one more? Are you ready? How about this one? Did you guess silly? That's right, I was making a silly face. You can still be silly with a mask on. Oh, how fun. All right, let's get to our story. My story for the day, my last story that I'm gonna read to you. Well, I have one more that I'll do in a video after this, but my last group time story is called The Tiny Seed. And it's a story about a tiny seed. But do you see a seed on the cover? What is this a picture of? That's not a seed. It's a flower. You're right, that's a picture of a flower. Where do flowers come from, I wonder? Let's find out. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? So they said these are flower seeds. you think a flower will grow from a flower seed? Let's find out. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. And now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch, but the tiny seed lies very still and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow is melted and it really is spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore, they are plants. First they send roots down into the earth, then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and air. There's another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants, and that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along, and oh no, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. Oh, do you see the big foot stepped on the plant and broke it? The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. Oh, but what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them, then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. Now it is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone, and it grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they've ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They've never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens, and out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail away far off on the wind. The end. Oh, I like that story a lot. You're probably seeing a lot of baby plants happening around you right now. Some of you might have even planted some seeds in the ground that you're starting to see grow. Plants need 3 things to grow. It's very important that they get all of them, and enough of all of them, and not too much. They need dirt to live inside of. They need sunlight to keep them warm and help them make their food, and they need water to drink. Now, some of these seeds got some of these things. Some of them got too much, some of them got too little. One went too high or too close to the sun. It got too much sun, it burned up. Another didn't get enough warmth and it froze. Yet another one had too much water and it drowned. Another one landed somewhere with lots and lots of dirt, but no water, and so it dried up. Another one got eaten by a bird, so it didn't have time to settle into the grass. Another got eaten by a mouse, so it didn't get to grow. This one couldn't get any sunlight or water because of the weed above it. Plants need a lot of different things to grow, and they need us to take care of them. If we step on them, they break, and then they can't grow anymore. If we pick them, then they're all done growing. They can't grow anymore. But if we let them grow, we give them water and sun and love and a nice spot to live, they'll grow big. They might even grow giant. All right, dragonflies, thank you for reading with me. Let's do our lullaby wherever you are. Isn't this such a beautiful night? Whoa, we're underneath 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place. Look at your faces. I've never seen you look like this before. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place. Look at your faces. They're shining like 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Why don't you let yourself just be somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be whoever you are? All right, that's all for now, dragonflies. I love you. I miss you. All of your teachers love you, and we miss you so much, and we can't wait to see you again soon. All right, that's all for now. Mwah!